Sketchbook 16. It's a little chunky. It's not like my last one that's like twice this size. But yeah, Sketchbook 16. On the cover, that's my sticker. That's a friend's character's, her sticker. And then these other ones are just like random ones that I just acquired. And then on the back, it's also just random ones I just got. Like, probably from like birthday parties and stuff. But yeah, Sketchbook 16, and then I wrote stuff on the cover as well. So yeah. I started this June 4th to 19th of 2022. I guess I forgot to actually label when I started it, and it ended December 23rd of the same year. Yes. And then swatches like always. And a blank page. And then an actual page. So, this is watercolor. Getting right into it. Watercolor with pen over it. I think it's a micron pen. And it's just like a dragon dude, you know. And then over here we have microns of my children. So we have Azim and Hunter and Albern and Nova and then Paxi. So there's my little goblins that run around my brain. And then we have Hunter and Ash and them being cute together, I guess. Her hair is so short. I don't draw her hair that short anymore. Her hair's a lot longer now. And then I love this dude. He's my favorite. And then we have Paxi and his alter ego / demon that's like attached to him. I don't know what it is yet. And then we have Hunter and a bird. Oh, I was at SeaWorld when I drew this. And it was one of the birds like that chill at the place. I don't know. And then we have Hunter and Ash as well, and Micron in like the dark blue. I really like that color. It's very nice. And then we have sealed wax down here, and it's snail. And then this is all Azim being my little man. I really like his hips here, because he has wide hips for a man, but I can't ever do it. Like, they look a little feminine, but they're not so feminine that it looks like a woman, you know? And then we have him over here on a receipt. And I guess it was coming off, so I covered it. And then this is for my friend. And then I think this is Gouache. Yeah, it feels like Gouache. Of Azim smoking a cigarette. Yeah, it's really nasty. This is a card for my friend. Love. I think this is Victor from Arcane. I never finished Arcane. I like watched it and then dropped it. It's not that I dropped it because it was bad. It's just like one of those things. I just never finished watching it. But I need to because I really like how it looks. So, this is Azim, and then Hunter's down here. And it's in Micron still. And then we have Twilight Link and Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom Link doing an arm wrestle, and then Time starting to tase him. Yeah. I don't know where I got that idea. I don't know if me and my friends like kind of did this or if it just manifested in my brain. It's fine though. And then this is Papermate 50. I really like that pen. It's my favorite. And so we have Azim, and I think this is Lavi, but it might be Azim. Blossom, Ludi, and Ash. Yes, love. And then this is a sticky note over him. And then this is all Ludi and Paxi, and then just random symbols, and that looks like a wiener. I don't know how to feel about that. And then this is Nova in Copic markers. Love her. She's like my baby, but I don't treat her good. So, and then we have Chun-Li, and I love Chun-Li. I love her so much. And I think this is, I guess this is a random elf girl. This is in Copic, this is in Watercolor. She does not have a name. She's just like a little nymph. So, yeah. I like how intense the watercolors are on this one. I use Koi watercolors. I don't know if that's the actual brand name, it just says Koi on them. But I really like their watercolors. So my grandma got them for me. And then this is also watercolor, and then Posca pen underneath of My Mermaid. May, because I only draw her during Mermaid, literally. But yeah, I gave up on this one. It just wasn't working. This is Micron pen, I think. We have Time, Link, Ren Chick, and then Twilight as a wolf, and Zelda from Twilight Princess. She's so attractive. Love. And then we have Skyward Sword. And they're my babies. I drew up playing Zelda, so they're like actually my babies. This is all Blossom. And this is Blossom too, but with wings. It's not canon, it just was like something to do kind of thing. So, and then this is all Micron pens. The pink and the dark blue one. Yes. So we have Ash and Hunter, and I think this is Blossom. Maybe. And then Nova's, and then another Hunter, and then Azim, and that's a Lobby. I like his expression on this one. This one's has a nice expression. And then over here we have Micron sketches that are colored with Copics on, I want to say, mixed media paper from like Canon. But we have Alburn and Hunter and Azim and Paxi and Nina and Ash and Mashe and Cookie Dough and Udai and Nova. Below my little babies. And I like how the colors turned out on these ones. It's just very nice. And I don't know why. I guess it's like my markers were extra juicy. That's horrible. Yeah, my voice is like giving out. So then we have Hunter and Ash. And we're not going to look at her butt because it's horrid. But yes, they're just cute. They're just cute together. And then this is all Hunter just doing his thing, being handsome, you know? And then he has little wolfy ears here. I need to sketch in pencil again because I don't sketch in pencil. I sketch strictly in pen, but I need to sketch in pencil because I really like how it looks. We have Miles Teller. Top Gun came out. Miles Teller. He is such a good actor. And he doesn't have an Instagram, but his wife does. And they're so cute together. Jealous of their relationship because they're just... they're so perfect. So drew Miles Teller. I should draw him again and do a comparison because I feel like this captures his likeness a little bit. So I want to see what it looks like now, 2 years later. But we have Azim and then another Azim, and that might be Kirby, like Kerbo, and a Skelly. And then this might be Azim. This is Azim. That's a friend. And then we have Lavi and another little dude right there. Yes. And then we have one Azim. And then we have Mother Blossom. You know? I like this drawing. There's some problems with it, but I don't know. I don't draw my characters crying. And like, it's like she's trying to hold it back, but it's like too late, you know? Because the tears are already coming. But yeah, this is an envelope that I did. And then we have another more Blossom colored. And then her on the card as well. And then this is just a scrap piece. Watercolor scrap piece. You know, I should honestly use this. Yeah. Maybe I'll come back to it. Put it in my current sketchbook. But yeah, Blossom. And the sketch underneath is with the Mildliners. All of these were sketched with Mildliners and then Copic on top of them. Yes. I need to do that more because it's really nice. And then these are two random characters, but I did it with coffee. Because I'm so cool like that. So yes. Coffee and Prismacolor pencil. Yeah, that's what it is. And then this is a coffee wash with the Papermate pen that I really like. It's somewhere on my desk. Maybe it's in my pencil case. I don't know. I finally found a pack that's only 10 because I could only find a 100 pack, and I was so sad because I love those pens, but I'm not going to use 100 of them. You know? So I found a 10 pack, so I'm going to get the 10 pack. But we have Baby Paxi, as it says. I think this is London. Her head is really squished. A man. I don't know his name, though. He doesn't have a name. And random chick. It might be Nina. But we have Albern, You Die, a puppy. That might be my woman. That might be my woman. Hunter, Ludi, Nova, and Coffee. And then we have more Coffee. We have Howl up here, and Sophie, and a Calcifer. I went through like this phase. Now I'm pretty comfortable with it, where I couldn't draw fan art. Like, they just turn out like this. And I don't know why, but it was no bueno. So, anyways, then we have some trash in here. I don't know what this is. Diamond crystal? No. Sea salt? I don't know. It's just one of those packets. And this is all Azim, but these two literally suck. But I like this one, and I like his butt, because that's a good butt. So, yeah. I don't know. I should redo this pose now. But it's a nice butt. It's just like actually how your butt would look if you were posed like that, you know? I don't know if I had a reference. I'm gonna go ahead and say I did. Oh, and then more Coffee with pencil. And it's Paxi and You Die. And I think this is Sway from Michael Bublé. I think Paxi would sound like Michael Bublé, but I'm also conflicted and be like, oh, I forgot their name. I was gonna say he would sound like somebody else, but I can't remember them. I guess we'll just stick to Michael Bublé. But I really like how these pencil sketches turned out. I like this one, and I really like this one. I still really like this face. So the rest of it, I'm kind of like ick, but the face, that's a good face. It's just very, very nice, you know? And you have the other one that I like. I didn't highlight on this, and I'm like conflicted because I'm like, it looks nice like this, but also it needs to be highlighted, you know, like which ones I really like. But I guess I could have done another coffee wash, or like a burnt sienna and watercolor, because the acid in the coffee really, like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds crunchy because it's like the paper is like breaking down. So I don't know if another coffee wash would totally jack it up. Yeah. And then last coffee page, we have Paxi, and I think this is Nina, and dude that looks like a monkey, and then Azim and Alburn again, and I still like how his face is structured here. If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk in my garden forever, by Alfred Lord Thomason. Love that poem. Raw. It's just so good. And then this is washi tape with Azim and I think Blossom in the pen I really like. And then Micron over here. I really like this drawing still. It's a nice drawing. Not the ear, but the rest of it. And then Random Chick. It might be Gypsy. It might not. And then I don't know who this is. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Azim, because of the bags under the eyes, but I don't know who it is. And then washi tape. I got it off of Amazon. I don't know who it's from or what brand, but it's cute. And then Pringle-themed. We got a pack of Pringles, so I put them in here. And then this is blue pencil lead with microns over here in it and a Kerbo. He's now a staple in my sketchbooks because he makes me happy. So Lawn Cat, Kerbo, and somebody else live in my sketchbook all the time. This is Hunter though. I think this is Hunter as well. And then Hunter. This is Lavi. Salami, you know? Sunflowers? There's no dude in here. Sunflowers facing the moon, you know? And baby Azim freeing his rats. Yeah. And then I still like this page. I need to do one like it because it's really nice. But we have Hunter and Paxi, and I don't know who this is, and Ludi. It might be Blossom, but Ludi down here. And then we have the boy, Kerbo. This is with a Pringles pack that I glued down on the edges. I should make a little tutorial on it because it was really fun. On his little star, he used to be really squishy, but he's not squishy anymore just because he's been closed up. But you put cotton under it, and yes, he used to be like, it was like actually like it's gross around the edges because I glued it, but literally the squishiness felt like a manufactured like card. It was just, I was like amazed that I did this. So I went to class the next day and I was like, everybody needs to touch this right now. And they were like, ah, because we were all freaks. I woke up my Mimi cat with that. Mimi, don't squeak at me. But yeah, Kerbo. This is pencil and micron and Copic marker for the smooth shading. But we have Lavi and Azim and Azim. And I think this is Ishmael. And then we have Alburn and Nova. Yes. I really like her eyes here. They're just really nice. And then we have Paxi, but he died. He just doesn't look good, so. And then we have Azim, or not Azim, Hunter in Gouache, but I gave up on it. I probably had to go to bed, but yeah. Gouache. I love gouache so freaking much. I can't get enough of it. And then we have sticky notes with pencil. I think this is Udai. and then Blossom and a Skelly and elf women and eyes and all the things and bodies and stuff like that. I think I drew this before in another sketchbook. I'm looking back at all my sketchbooks, I'm noticing I like a reference and I'll draw them like a year later. Like, or I'll draw them and then I'll find another drawing of that same exact reference a year later. I'm like, oh my gosh. This was in study hall. Not this. Or maybe I did this in study hall and then came home and colored it. But this was, and I was angry. Because they would always try to take your stuff. And it was like, are we not supposed to be studying in here? So we have a clown girl. And my woman down here. And then a random chick, probably on Pinterest. And a statue. I don't remember this statue's name. But Weeping Angel, kind of. And then we have Azim. Do you have any skin to spare? Maybe? Perhaps? Yes. This died. I probably told myself, oh, I'll come back to it, and then never did. So, what am I going to do? These are Pinterest images. Yes. I really like this one, though. It's really nice. And then we have more Pinterest images. I know I did these in study hall, and I think these. But they're just various Pinterest images, except for her, maybe. Maybe I added the elf ear. But yeah. This girl is literally so pretty. Not my drawing of her. I butchered her. But the actual person, yes. I don't know who this is. But yeah. We just have a bunch of people. And then this Bloodborne plus Metallica, kill me now. It's love. Oh my gosh, you literally don't understand. We'll come back to this because I gotta do these so then I could just flip because I'm gonna fangirl. Random person. I don't know who this is, but probably posed on Pinterest. And then we have Ash down here in Copic marker. Yeah. And then another Ash, but I don't really like that one. And then we have Hunter and Ash again. And then I think this is, what's his name? No, this is a random dude. I don't know where he's from. It was just a reference on Pinterest, but he's like a band. He's like in a band that I don't listen to. And then we have Lavi, and we have Bloodborne. That game is so good. And then, you don't understand. It's literally my, like, 2 favorite things. No, we have to move on, because I could go on a 10-minute rant. I just love Bloodborne so much, and I really like Metallica. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. We have Gouache. Cassandra. Or, yeah. And then Blossom. In a cute dress that I never finished. Don't look at me like that. And then we have Azim. I'm still thinking about it. We have Azim with a sun, and this is in Copic marker. And then we have a skeleton. And I was sick. Oh my gosh, I remember now. I was sick when doing these things over here. These, like, yeah, these last 2 pages, I was sick. So this little thing doesn't make sense, but sick me thought I was eating. This face, a visible iniquity of my villainy. I know, it's so raw, and you don't understand how good and deep it is. But yeah, it might be like a play off of Skeletor, the skeleton. It's not Skeletor, obviously. He does not look that rad. My dude does not look as rad as Skeletor. But it might be that. because my dad was watching He-Man again. And I was watching Stranger Things while doing this, I remember. Stranger Things is such a mid-show. Sorry, it is. And then we have a werewolf. And a whole scene. And I like how the scene looks because I don't do scenes, but it feels very flat and like unstructured. Like I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like where's the werewolf? And then this is like clearly a cardboard cutout. And it's like, why is there a stump on a hill with plush grass and then like stuff and then you know what I mean? It just feels like, what is happening? It kind of feels like a play. Or like we're going into a movie and it's like once upon a time, you know what I mean? And it like zooms in, there was a werewolf, you know? Like that's what it feels like. Where it starts out kind of like a play, you know what I mean? And then it like actually goes into it. Anyways, I don't know who this person is, but they're really pretty. And then we have Azim. These are just Pinterest images, actually. This one is. Yes. And then Mildliners with, I think, Sharpie gel pen over it. Those pens are so good, and they, are really good with alcohol markers. Like, they don't smudge, and they stay in place, and it's just, like, it works really good, you know? But they don't like washes. Like, they don't do good with water, so it's kind of like, you gotta pick, you know? Do I want to do wash, or do I just get better at color theory? Anyways, we have Hunter, and I don't think he's anywhere else. Yeah, just one Hunter. And then we have Azim. Nope, there's another Hunter. I lied. Hunter, Azim. Yes. And then we have one Blossom and a Paxi. And half of a Nova. And a hand. And another Paxi. Random person. 2 dogs, and the spine's like eyes. And a random dude. And then we have Amber and random dog. And then Alburn. Yes. And then the lobby. I don't know if I said that though. Yeah. I like this page. I like the colors. And then this is just watercolor thrown everywhere. Yeah. And then stickers of stuff and just Pinterest images and brain dumping. Yeah. That was so girly. Yeah. And then we have Hunter. This is a Pinterest image. I know that because I still see it in my feed all the time. And then a pumpkin head. I don't know what this is. Birds in something. Don't know who this is. We have a knight, but she kind of looks like an Iron Maiden. That would totally be her name. A fish with flowers around it, and an Azim, and then my moon man. Yeah. There are dirt bikes outside. It's really hot out. It's like 90 degrees. I would not want to ride right now. This is more watercolor. I really had to think about what I was doing. This is brain dump. I really like this page. This one might have gone in my portfolio. Maybe it was a contender. But yeah, I really, really like this page. So we have Hunter and my little ghosty man, and he's just sad because he's a ghost, but he doesn't understand why. We have Alburn and a kitty, and then we have Blossom and another Blossom. Maybe. No, that's not Blossom. My ghosty boy again, and random people, and Nova and Blossom and Link, and Azim and Lavi and Hunter and random person. I spelled this wrong. It's supposed to be yogurt, but it's kind of funny. Yogurt. You know what I mean? I don't know. I realized, like, days after, like, I would come back and be like, wow, this page is so nice. I need to do it again. And I'd just be like, and the random yogurt is so good. And then I was like, girl, you did not spell yogurt, but this is just a bunch of receipts with Posca pen over it. And this looks like my lovey. But it's not her. But it looks like her because she lives in my head. And then this is watercolor. Trying to get better at watercolor. Now I'm pretty comfortable with watercolor, and I think it's because I'm so comfortable with gouache now. So I feel more controlled when doing it. But we have sticky notes. We have Albern, and then we have Hunter. Yes. I kind of like this, like the shagginess of his hair. Because he's a little dude. And then this is with Tombow. Yeah. And a brush pen over it. But we have Blossom and Azen and random people like that. Tentacle Man. And then this is Copics with no sketch, just straight up going in and doing stuff. And my favorite eyeball is either this one or this one. So, yeah. And then since it's blood, I didn't cover it up. I just went over it. So this eyeball looks even better now. This is a cat sticker that used to be on my dresser. Because as kids, we put a bunch of stickers on our dressers. So this was one of them. So I was like, I have to keep him. And then this is red mechanical pencil lead. It's the same brand as the blue one, and it's really nice. By Uni. Their stuff is really nice. Yeah, but make sure, this is just a tip in general, that you get an actual good, like, this is not a sponsor. We'll budget through everything. Get a good quality mechanical pencil. I know you like the cheap ones. I do too. But the better this one, especially with this tip, it helps support the lead in it. So your lead breaks less. So in the long run, you're saving money. Especially with colored lead like this, because it's so softer, because they have to put the pigment in, get one of these. Or one like these, just a higher quality one. You won't regret it. And this one has a really nice weight to it. The weight is very nice. But I know you like the cheap ones. And I do too. But you won't regret getting a better quality one. But we have Azen, moving on. Random sticky note, I think, from somebody. But it says I'm looking at parts, and then my friend. And then we have Blossom. Rawr. And then Kerbo. And we have my Mimi. Random Girl. And then Azen and Blossom. And Lavi. And then Random Chick. Yes. I don't know what this is from. Maybe my sister got something and I just put it in here. But yeah. Then this is from a coffee shop that I like going to. I haven't gone to it in a while, but I do like them. Yes. And then we have Azen and a dog, and he bled, and I don't know why. But we have Hunter and that weird blobfish thing. Ew. And then we have Albern, and something's going on here. Prices? I don't understand. I wish I knew what this was for, but I don't. Yeah. But we have hunters up here, and then an eyeball, and I think that's a flower. But yeah. Then we have this is all Blossom in Mildliner and in a leaf, doing leafy things, you know. I don't know where he's from. I don't know the significance of this leaf, or if he was crazy pretty when he was alive and then just penciled over the leaf, because I'm so cool and artistic. The moon, and then a dude, and those one emojis where it's like eye, lip, eye, and then a dog, and then a cat or a dog, I don't know, hands, and I think that's supposed to be Blossom, but her lips are really tiny. And then we have Azim and Hunter, like little like concept things, and this one, it looks really cool, and it's just coal erase pencil, my brush pen that I don't remember, the Pentel, that's what it is, with Posca pen over, but I didn't shake it, so the paint wasn't all mixed together, so it's watery like that. And then I think some Copic, but you know. Then we have Toothless down here. I just noticed him. This is a mask on Pinterest. And then we have Azim and Hunter, and I still like this drawing, like, it's very nice. So yeah. And then this is Copic and Cool Erase with Micron probably over it. And then we have Ash, but I don't know what the hell happened to her face. So we're not going to talk about it because I don't understand. And then we have Blossoms down here. And another Blossom. This one's really cute. This one's cute too, but this one's really cute. And then we have Ash in an attempt at gouache, but then I dropped it for whatever reason. Yeah. And then this is Ash. And then this is Random Girls, inspired by something. I don't know what, but I really like how this looks. So, this is, okay, see, I'm such a little whore for Bloodborne. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. So, like, in the trailer, it's just like, it's just the, like, I almost said lyrics, but for real, the quotes, so good. Just don't let the blood intoxicate you. So, oh my gosh, it's so good. So we have Ash in Copic markers. And then we have Ash over here too. And she's like, her organs are swelling out, but yummy. Moving on. This is Micron in blue. And we have my Mimi and Azim and Blossom, and she looks cute there. And then we have Ash over here, like kind of redesigning her outfit. Down here, this one's cute. Yeah. And then this is my version of that one dude's gray. I can't remember his name, but it's like all your watercolor colors, you know, on your palette, and then you just mix it together, and then you either get brown or gray depending on the colors. This is my version of that. A strange purpley gray. I really like this color, even though it kind of looks gross. I still like it. But we have Hunter, and I still kind of like this drawing. I really like his legs and his feet. They look really nice. And then his face, of course. I love his face. But, like, I don't know what it is. I guess it's just got good, shape language. Or, like, it's structured very nice. I don't know, it's just really nice. And then we have Nova, and we have Ash and Alburn. And then we have Inuyasha and a chunky kitty. And then we have Hunter and Azim. I still like his face here. And then a random chick. This was a reference, I know that. I need to find these stickers again. I still have a crap ton of them. But they're like in the void. So, this I think is, what are you called? Fabric Castell. This is from Box Lunch. I got Howl Moving Castle earrings, and they're my favorite earrings. Yeah, so I stuck it in there because I really like the cow's fur. But yeah, this might, no, it's Fabric Castell. This is an Airhead gun packet. But we have Ash and Hunter and Alburn and Hunter once again, and Hunter and random chick and 2 kitties because kitties, squeeze them. I think, no, this is just brain dump. We have, it's like all Hunter. So, and a Kerbo. Yeah. Yeah, just Hunter and a monster and a horse and, yeah. Hey, babe. Mildliner sketches. Yes. So, time to go through all these people. Alburn, Nina, Ash, Hunter, Azem, Blossoms, maybe, Lobby, Blossom, Azem, Ash, Blossom. She's really cute there. Azem, Random Girls, Blossom maybe, Blossom, Hunter, Ash, Azem, London, I think. Yes. The Hunter drawing is really cute. And so is, I don't know what else. Yeah. And then we have Azem, and more Azem, and then Blossoms and Blossom. Yes, please. And then we have Amber, and Azem, and Patrick and SpongeBob, and a Wolfie, and a reference that I saw. Yeah. And then we have Hunter down here, and then Ash, and this was based off of reference, and Nova, and a chunky cat. I like drawing chunky animals. And then this was a contender for portfolio, but I don't know what got into it. But we have Hunter, and Hunter and Ash, and then Hunter and Ash, and then a flower bouquet that I drew. I like this one, this Hunter though. And then Ash and Kerbo. And then Azem, being Azem. And then last page, Hunter, I guess this was Christmas time. When did I start this? Oh yeah, it was like 2 days before Christmas. But we have Paxi and Hunter and Paxi, and an Ash, and an Lobby and Hunter, or Azem, Hunter, yes. And then I don't think, oh no, I do have stuff in here. I think I have like one thing, because the rest of it I can't show, because they're private. Who are you? Random thing. And then a letter from my friend. This is the only actual drawing in there. Yeah, it's just Paxi with Copics. This is old though. I don't know when this was actually made. Give me this. So yeah, that's Sketchbook 16. And yeah, Sketchbook 16, it's my first like kind of chunky one, you know? Yeah, a lot of the drawings in this one live in my brain. So yeah, thanks for looking through with me, and I will see you in the next one, which isn't chunky, and I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one, girly. Goodbye.